All right, week 12 at a glance. It's scarier. It looks scarier than it is. So we are going to do number 1 and number 6 through 9. I've got the thirds written out for you. And I've got the 6 written out for you. I want you to go over them, but I do not want you to record those. Are we all right with that?
Killing me, Smalls.
Right.
Yes.
So don't record 2 through 5, only 1 and 6 through 9. Okay, so let's look at number 1. What can you tell me about number 1?
Can you make it bigger? Let's see.
I just made it bigger. Is it still small? Is that better?
We are in the KFC and it's 4-4.
Yeah, that's better.
What else?
Pretty simple rhythm, I guess, to it. Not a lot of stepwise motion until the end.
Good. We got a lot of skips, which is what they're trying to get you to do, is to be able to sing skips. David, I got you. Okay, we have skips of the tonic triad. These papers, Rumi. We also have skips of... What chord is that?
D.
And that's what scale degree number? You're right. But what scale degree number is it?
The second.
Second. Good. So that's called supertonic. So we have tonic and supertonic chords. And then right here, we've got the leading tones triad. We got all 3 of those triads. Does that make sense? So that's what this example is all about. Does anybody know this song? It's kind of a little folk song, a little nursery rhyme song.
Is it about meatballs?
It is not. It is about smiling. It's about no one likes a frowny face. Do not let it stay. Quickly turn it upside down and smile the day away, or something like that. All right, let's sing it. Do, 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 mi, so, 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 re, 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 fa, la, ti, so, la, ti, do, so, fa, mi, la, re, fa, ti, do. This is a typo. This should be do. One more time.
Yes, please.
2, ready, go. Do, 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 mi, so, 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 Re, 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 fa, la. Ti, sol, la, ti, do, so, fa, mi, la, re, fa, ti, do. How'd we do?
Did all right.
Yeah, not bad.
All right. Let's go on to rhythm.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it looks scarier than it is. It's not that bad. Okay, so in these examples, we might have rests, borrowed rhythms, and or ties. Do we?
Okay, see now what we were doing in office hour, I thought that was one lolly. Well, so where does the ta come in?
Good question.
What the heck?
The answer is we've gone one level even further up, Davion. So what was one la li has now become one ta la ta li ta.
Oh, so they cut the 3 into 6?
Yes.
For the
Oh
sixth
my gosh.
for the 16th notes.
You got it.
Why did they do this to me?
You got to torture somebody. Might as well be you.
I know.
So you say one la li if it's eighth notes, and then you say la ta. Okay,
One ta la ta li ta if it's 16th.
right. Okay, so I do
this
understand.
this first group, Davion. Right. Oops. Sorry. This first group right here. We've taken a one ta la ta li ta, and we've tied a bunch together. Because your options are one ta la ta li ta or one la li, right? Those are our two subdivisions.
Yes.
We could subdivide it in eighths or we could subdivide it in 16ths. So we've got a li. Do you see my li right here?
Yes.
So we know that is all one at the end. That's my li. And we've got a one ta la ta. There's my ta right there. So we've merged the first two and we've merged the first three together, smashed it into one. So there's my one, and there's my ta, and there's my li. You with me?
So it would be one ta la ta li ta. So the ta, no, that's not 2 though. No, I'm not with you.
Okay.
One ta la. One ta.
One ta la ta li ta. Let me move that. And then we're gonna draw one ta la ta li ta.
That's just for the first note, is what you're saying.
The first beat.
First beat. Okay.
We're in 12/8, so we're gonna have 4 beats of one ta la ta lita, two ta la ta lita, three ta la ta lita, four ta la ta lita.
This is a tongue twister.
Yes.
One ta la ta li ta.
So
Okay.
there's our one ta la ta lita. Now, we don't have one ta la ta li ta. We have one ta li. So we merge the one to the la, one to the ta, and the ta to the la. Then we get this ta all by itself. And then we merge the li and the ta. So we get li all by itself. So one ta li.
Okay, but if you merge the li and the ta, wouldn't it be ta?
No, because the ta is on the back half. We say the first syllable, not the last syllable. So that's why we said one and not ta la, because they're merged into the first part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we say ta because it's all by its lonesome. And we say li because it's the first part of that merge. So one ta li. You with me?
Yes.
All right, so that's beat 1. Beat 2 just took an 8th note, the 3/8 notes, merged the first 2, and left the other one up by its lonesome. So it's 2 li. Easy?
In theory, it's easy.
So we just rewrote that as a quarter note and an 8th. Well, it's a lot easier than the one ta la ta litas. 2 li. Are we good on beat 2?
Yes.
Beat 3 is the same as beat 1. And beat 4 went a level down, Davion, making it slower by merging the 1 to the la and the la to the li. So we just get 4.
Okay.
Cool?
Yes, thank you.
All right, let's look at measure 2 on that example. I didn't want to do that. Measure 2 took our one ta la ta lita and merged the la and the ta in the middle. Right here. You with me? And that became one ta la li ta. Oh, that was horrible. One ta la ta li ta. No, it didn't. Lies, 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 lies.
So then on that one, you smush something together, right? Because
We smushed the third and the fourth and the fifth and the sixth.
oh,
So it became one ta la li. One ta la ta li ta.
okay,
You
got
with
it.
me?
Mm-hmm.
Beat 3 is just another one of these simple 3 lees. Now beat 4. Beat 4 smushed that to that, that to that, that to that to give us a quarter note. Followed by a lita. 4 ta la ta lita. With me?
Yes.
All right. Measure 3. Did we borrow? No, we didn't. Measure 3 is just a one lolly. It's just our 8th subdivision. Easy peasy.
So then that law is the law li, but because it's a quarter note, you just say law, right?
I'm sorry, where are we?
Right there.
here?
No, we're how it's one law li and then the two law, but that would be actually law li, right? Because it's a quarter note.
Right, but we would just say law. So here, we busted the beam after the second one. Here, we're going to bust the beam after the first one.
Okay.
So it's 2 la.
Uh,
And we don't say the li because it's tied to the law.
okay.
You with me?
Yep.
Beat
So
3's
then
easy.
why is that one and then? Where's the and coming from?
There's no ands in compound meter.
So then that is not correct.
Oh, this is borrowed. I'm glad you asked that.
Oh gosh.
This is a borrowed rhythm. So we have our 4 lolly, but we're putting a duple right there. 4 and instead of 4 lolly, 4 la and li, 4 la and li. So we're borrowing from simple meter. That's why we have the and.
Oh my gosh.
Makes sense? This is just like measure 1. This is just like measure 1. This whole thing's just measure 1 again.
So then back to the 4 and you're going to count it like that kind of syncopated and.
Exactly. You're going to put the and right in between the la and the li. So 3 la li 4 and 3 la li 4 la and li.
Oh goodness.
Can I clear my screen?
Yes.
Everybody got the screenshot that wanted it? It's a piece of art right there. Okay, here we go. You ready to count this? 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 3 la ta li ta, 4 ta la ta li ta, 1 ta li, 2 li, 3 ta li, 4, 1 ta la li, 2 ta la li, 3 li, 4 li ta, 1 la li, 2 la, 3 la li, 4 and 1 ta li, 2 li, 3 ta li, 4. How'd we do?
That honestly wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Good, because that's the hardest one.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Can we do it one more time because I missed that and. I missed the and.
Yeah, let's do it again. 3 lolly, 4 lolly, 1 tolly, 2 lee, 3 tolly, 4, 1 tolly, 2 tolly, 3 lee, 4 lita, 1 lolly, 2 law, 3 lolly, 4 and 1 tolly, 2 lee, 3 tolly, 4.
Got it that time.
All right, we're gonna go fast. Put that cup down. 3 lolly, 4 lolly, 1 tolly, 2 lee, 3 tolly, 4. 1 talali, 2 talali, 3 li, 4 lita, 1 lolly, 2 la, 3 lolly, 4 and 1 tali, 2 li, 3 tali, 4. Woo! We can do this. We can do this, can't we? I mean, you really got to hand it to yourself. You've hung in. You've hung in and you've done hard stuff. This is the hardest class. I remember people used to come up to me and they say, Dr. B, there's only 6 people left in ear training. Well, I'm proud to say there's 22 left in this class that are still here.
Theory is way harder than this class.
Just got to watch my movies.
I kind of agree. I think theory is a bit harder for me as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Same here.
Theory is way harder. It is like at least 3 times harder.
Music theory has so much to sink into your brain.
Yeah, in such a short amount of time.
I feel music theory performs well in a classroom environment, not online.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. I'm finding
It's amazing to me that this is a 1-unit class.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the music major. Andy, say what you said again.
I feel music theory applies better in a classroom environment instead of online.
Man, absolutely.
I 100% agree.
Does anybody disagree with that? I find it so much easier online.
I have to say it's so much easier online too because I can rewatch over and over and over and over a million times till I get it. Where in class you can't do that.
Does Professor Wells record her videos for you?
Yeah, she records them, but I haven't gone back. I don't know if she has them all updated yet. I can check really quick.
I feel like if we were in class, I would get more hands-on practical.
Yeah.
Like, let's do this over, or you showed me a different way until I get it. You know what I mean? As opposed to like online where it's, even if it's recorded, you can watch it again. If you don't understand it, you just don't understand it. Watching it again is not gonna make you understand it. You know what I mean? So you just don't get it.
If you don't get it, you got to tell me you don't get it so that I can do it over and over, even though we are online.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know that you didn't get it though.
Well,
and then an hour later you realize you didn't get it.
And then, so what does that mean? You need to make a list.
Go to office hours.
And come to office hours. You need to make a list and come to office hours. Or bring me your list during class. Say, hey, here's my list of stuff I don't get. Because my job is to make sure you get it. And if you don't tell me you don't get it, the only way I see that you don't get it is when you bomb a test. You know? So, yes, my videos are available, both for ear training and for theory. Even if you're not in my theory, you can go watch my videos. But I need to know if you don't get it. And you're not going to like hearing this, but the dean has already called and asked me, what about fall? Do we want theory and ear training to be online for fall? Or do we want to do some kind of a hybrid? I said fall. Go online. To me, it's been working, but maybe you guys don't like it as much as I do.
So, I know for me personally, it's a lot harder to
No, teacher, do hybrid so I can come see you. I need you to be like, my ADD don't work like this.
We love meeting with you, Dr. B.
Yeah, I really prefer meeting in person. It's just way, this is what I was going to talk about. It's way easier to retain information when I'm in person for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like, it feels like I have my focus 100% like onto the class here online, but when I come in person, it just feels like there's another level of awareness and attention.
The other thing that I do differently in person is I get you guys up to the board every day with markers.
See, I knew it. See, I knew there's something I'm missing. I need that. I need that.
And then I come around the room and I say, check that, Sophia Ruby. Check that. Check that, Andy.
Right. You could look at our workbooks and say, erase the whole thing.
Yes.
I still can't really do a lot on
At this point, the only reason why I'm thugging it out is because I'm like, okay, because there makes no point to like withdrawing quick because there's still things that I'm going to grasp this semester that even though I fail, I have to do it again, that I might as well get as much as I can. And you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you might not fail.
And then go into next semester with a little bit of knowledge and try it again if I have to, you know? And so...
I mean, I've gotten a lot out of this, but yeah, I mean, I can see it would be an advantage to have it in person for sure.
Yeah. And another thing, if you were to fail, I would strongly encourage you to go take music fundamentals in spring. And that'll do two things.
I didn't fail fundamentals.
Yeah. But if you fail this class and you haven't taken fundamentals, I would tell you go take fundamentals. Because you have to wait until fall anyway to get back in Theory 1. Theory 1's not taught in the spring. So you're behind a year. You got to wait a whole year to take Theory again. So while you're waiting for Theory 1 to be offered, I'd get in fundamentals because it's going to be an easy A for you because you've taken Theory 1. You're going back a step to a residual class, but you have most of the knowledge. So that's going to boost the GPA to help the F that you just got.
Is the reason it's not offered year round is it just lack of students, or why is that?
It's probably a lack of. It could be a lack of students, but it's also a lack of teachers, a lack of resources. We can't offer every theory class every semester because there's 4 theory classes. So if we offered 1 and 3 in the spring, we'd have to have another teacher to be able to do that. And I'm not teaching any piano 1 this semester because I'm teaching so much theory and ear training. But I am teaching piano 1 in the spring, so I'm excited for that. So if you haven't had piano, go sign up for my 11 o'clock piano class. Anyway.
Hey, Professor, how are you guys doing piano anyway? Or like through Zoom?
Piano's going to be all online. I have a few keyboards. So if you don't have a piano at your house, don't let that stop you from signing up. I can check out a keyboard to you.
Okay. That's
that's
my dilemma. I'm already registered, but I've been thinking about, getting a Casio or something, but if I can check one out, that'd be great.
Yeah, I've got some Roland keyboards. So Pete, I'll reserve one for you right now. I've got probably 4 or 5 in my garage right now that no one checked out. And then I'll get a bunch back from those that have checked them out. And then we just keep reissuing them. So yeah, don't let not having a piano stop you from taking piano because you need it. And the kids that do the best take theory, piano, and ear training all at the same time. Because piano is just theory. Sitting at a keyboard. That's all it is. All right. Let's look at number 7. Number 7, what can you tell me?
It's got a lot of rests in it.
All right, we got rests. Any borrowed rhythms?
Not at all.
Borrowed rhythms.
No borrowed rhythms. Any ties?
Nope.
No ties. Woo. Okay, so this one's not too bad. You ready to go for it? 3 lolly, 4 lolly, 1 lee, 2 lee, lolly, 4 tally, 1 ta lolly, lolly, 3 lee, 4 lolita, 1 ta la, 2 ta la, 3 lolly, 4 lee, 1 ta la, 2 ta la, lolly, 4. How'd we do?
Not as good, to be
Not
honest.
as good?
I actually did fairly well.
Good. Let's do it again. 3 lolly, 4 lolly, 1 lee, 2 lee, lolly, 4 tally, 1 ta lolly, lolly, 3 lee, 4 lolita, 1 ta la, 2 ta la, 3 la li 4 li 1 ta la 2 ta la la li 4. That was too slow, wasn't it?
It's the lolly 4 at the very end that always gets me.
All right, let's go fast. 3 lolly, 4 lolly, 1 li, 2 li, lolly, 4 tally, 1 ta lolly, lolly, 3 li, 4 lolly ta 1 ta la, 2 ta la, 3 lolly, 4 li, 1 ta la, 2 ta la, lolly, 4. Woo! How'd we do?
Couple of stumbles, but good.
The last 2 rests kind of tripped me up, but otherwise I did pretty good.
1 ta la, 2 ta la, 3 la li 4. Do you see where the beats go?
Yes, I think I got it down now.
All right, number 8. What do we got?
Duple meter.
Duple meter, good.
We also got borrowed rhythms and ties.
Borrowed rhythm there. Tie there. Rest there. The Tri-Wizard trifecta.
You were reading Harry Potter, weren't you?
No, I've never read any of them.
You said Tri-Wizard. The only Tri-Wizard I know is from Harry Potter.
Exactly. I used to have these markers in my theory classes. They had all the houses stickers. I had stickers with the houses on them, and I put them on the dry erase markers. So kids would draw out a marker, and then they'd get so upset because they were Hufflepuff.
What are you?
You know, I'm Hagrid. I don't know.
Hagrid was Gryffindor.
Was he? Okay. Are we ready for this? Do we have an understanding of all this, or do we need to break it down further? Should we give it a go? 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, E, a 4. 1 and 3 E and 4 and a 1 E and 2 lolly 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 E, a 3 and 4. How'd we do?
I want to go back to triple meter.
This is easy. What are you talking about?
I am so used to triple meter. It feels weird to go back to duple meter.
For sure. It really takes some thinking to shift gears, doesn't it?
I stumbled on the last measure. I apologize. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Did the banana get you?
It was the 1 and yeah. So the 2 E and or the 2 E 3 and.
The banana
I was thinking
got you.
yeah, but it was specifically the 3 and because I was thinking 3 E and for some reason.
All right, here we go. 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 E, a 4. 1 and 3 E and 4 and a 1 E and 2 lolly 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 E, a 3 and 4.
I got it that time.
I about butchered measure too. All right, you ready to go fast? 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 E, a 4. 1 and 3 E and 4 and a 1 E and 2 lolly 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 E, a 3 and 4. Woo! We could do this, right? All right, 9. 9's fun. 9's a lot of fun.
You got the trifecta.
Yeah, the trifecta is there. We got to rest. We got tie, tie, tie. Borrowed rhythm, borrowed rhythm. But this is the best part right here. Here we go. 1, 2.
Excuse me a moment.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a typo.
Is there? Where?
It should say 3 and a, not 3 4 and a. Is it? Should it?
Yeah, these are mixed up. 3 and a. Makes sense. The person I stole it from made a little mistake there. Also,
Yeah, that would have been impossible.
Also, on the last syllable of the singing, it should be do, not sol. Well, mark it to get fixed. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 lolly, 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 lolly, 3 and a 4. 1 and a 1 and a 3 and 4. How'd we do?
That and at the very end of all those tied ands messed me up.
All right, let's go again. 3, 4. 1 and 2 lolly, 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 lolly, 3 and a 4. 1 and a 1 and a 3 and 4. Someone's having way too much fun with this over there.
Because I like that. 1 and. That's lit.
You ready to go fast? 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 lolly, 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 lolly, 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2. I lost my place. I was dancing too much. That wasn't fast enough anyway. Let's go faster. 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 lolly, 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 lolly, 3 and a 4. 1 and a 1 and a 3 and 4. Woo!
The only downside to being faster than light is that you always live in darkness.
All
Dang, it gets deep.
Questions on our rhythm. What do you feel that you're weakest on in ear training?
Dictation.
Same.
I'm sorry, what was the question again?
What do you feel you're weakest on in ear training?
Uh,
I know mine.
What's yours?
When I'm like when I do my videos and I'm singing, while I'm singing, I don't really realize that I'm kind of off pitch. But then when I listen back to it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was like very, very wrong.
Okay. So when you do that, when you do your videos, are you doing a lot of prep before you record? Or are you just hitting record?
I do quite a bit of prep. I guess I could do more.
Yeah.
Or you could work with a tuner.
Well, the tuner is not going to save you when you have to do your final live. Do you do prep work with the piano?
Yes, I do.
Another thing you could try, Elizabeth, is checking your pitch at certain points throughout the example. Like at the end of the phrase or a new phrase or, just to check yourself along the way to make sure. Someone in the chat says, I realize my pitch is off, but when I'm practicing, I'm fine. But once I start recording, pitch just goes out the window. One thing you could try, friend in the chat, is just record yourself all the time. Just turn your camera on, do all your practicing, and then if you had a good time in there, just edit it out, chunk it out in your video, edit what came before and after. If you've got a way to do that, that could help. I know it's the same way for me. I psych myself out when I hit record, and then I do the worst ever. So I just hit record, just let the tape run, and get the good out of that whole long recording. Sometimes that helps me. All right, let's do a little dictation. You got some music manuscript paper?
I'll have to print some out. Sight singing, by the way, for me is something I struggle with.
Okay. Somebody say something? Okay. I'm going to do a melody. It's going to be a 2-measure long melody, and it's going to be in A major, and it's going to be in 3/4. So let me share my screen, show you what I'm doing. Someone else in the chat says, for me, I'm good with rhythm and sight reading until the solfege and counting answers aren't there. Then I'm lost. Well, we're getting better, aren't we? We are going to do treble clef. That was a horrible treble clef. Okay, we're in A major, so we have F sharp, C sharp.
So the protocol is rhythm first, then solfege, right?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to get a method here.
Yeah. This is going to be your starting pitch right here. We're in 3/4. Yeah, absolutely. So what I do, this is 2 measures. This should be easy. And so I draw my dashes for my beats. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. So my question for you, number 1, is did we start on do? No, we did not. You can see that that's not do. Did we end on do?
I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just trying to get the rhythm.
Yeah. Did we end on do? Yes, we ended on do. It was a dotted half note. This was a quarter. This was?
Eighth.
Eighth. This was?
Eighth.
Eighth. So now we just got to come up with 4 notes. How was do approached? By step or skip or leap?
Step down?
Step down.
I step down, yeah.
Okay, where did we go? We started on me. Me. Then we went to?
I thought it was fa and sol.
Fa, so. And then where? Mi, fa, so. something.
Mi.
Re, do.
Mi, re, do.
I think it's mi, re, do.
Here's me. Here's what it would sound like. But that's not what we got.
Fa, re, do.
Fa, so, fa. Yep. Makes sense? Mi, fa, so, fa, re, do. But yes, my plan of attack, Pete, is always to get rhythm first try, but also to try to pick up, did we start on do? Did we end on do? How was do approached? If we can get all of that, our first try, we're sitting pretty because we get 4 more tries to get pitches.
Yeah, the last one, I think we only had 3 tries.
Yeah.
It was pretty rugged.
Well,
So rhythm first, and then how was do approached?
Did we start or end on do? How was do approached? Yep.
There was also a weird typo with quiz 9.
Yes, there was. I'm so
It threw me
sorry.
off.
Quiz 9 was in 3-4. I apologize. I've fixed it on YouTube, but I have not fixed it in Canvas yet. I'm sorry. Well, I've not fixed the video part, so I have to fix that on YouTube. But yes, I'm so sorry.
So I did quiz 9 in 3-4. Oh wait, it says 4-4 on the paper, but I wrote it in 3-4. Okay.
Yep, you did it right.
With 4 measures.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I will either see you tomorrow in theory or see you Thursday at ear training.
Don't forget to vote today if you haven't already.
I already
Doc,
did.
Is there a link for the extra?
I have it on my laptop. I just had to double check the number, so I will get that up today.
You can vote at Fresno City College, just so you know, in the OAB building.